Last night, the Lakers beat the Warriors 103-100, and LeBron James hit the game-winning dagger, 34-foot three-point shot, from the right elbow. Now, he started out that game very sluggish. In fact, LeBron did end up with 22 points, but he did not shoot well, especially in the first half. He and Anthony Davis were combined 2 of 12 in the very first half, but they did end up with 22 points for LeBron, 25 for Anthony Davis. In fact, LeBron had a triple-double of 22 points, 11 rebounds and 10 assists, whereas Anthony Davis had 25 points and 12 rebounds. And he also had a couple of blocked shots. Now, the Lakers, to me, I could tell that they were going to win the game, to be quite honest, because Golden State was up by 15 at the half, and they had a chance to really put the game away and did not. Now, Steph Curry was outstanding in this game. I mean, he had 37 points, and he worked hard for those 37 points. Believe me, they D'd him up every which way possible, but, I mean, he was using and abusing Dennis Schroeder. Now, Anthony Davis would come out to somewhat double team him, but he was able to split the double team a lot of times. In fact, what he would do, he would see Anthony Davis coming from the left side. He would go all the way to Schroeder's right, then pass him, cross him over. In fact, he crossed Schroeder over so bad, it was just disgusting. But he had 37, and Andrew Wiggins chipped in with 21. But after that, Bazemore with 10, Jordan Poole had 10. You know, Draymond Green, he's one of those guys, and if you heard my little podcast last night, I was doing a little play-by-play last night. If you get a chance, check it out. Draymond did very well in the first half defensively on Anthony Davis. Of course, he got a lot of help, but in the second half, it seemed like Anthony Davis was starting to figure him out. In fact, his 15 to 18 footer started dropping, and from there, Draymond Green was just ineffective. He really was. And he did give you 9 rebounds and 8 assists and a couple of blocks, but you have to get more than 2 points from Draymond Green. I mean, in my opinion, you just can't do that. But the Lakers also have their problems. I mean, it was good that they won this game. They will be playing the Phoenix Suns. And that is a big deal because I don't know if the Lakers can physically stand up to another play-in game and then have to do a 7-game series. But outside of Davis and LeBron James, listen, Dennis Schroeder had 12 points, but he was pretty much up and down. I tell you what, it was crazy, and Montrezl Harrell was not in the game enough. He only had 4 points and 3 rebounds, but only played 10 minutes. The guy who changed the game, in fact, 2 guys changed the game for the Lakers. Obviously, the Stars won the game, but the guys who held the fort for the Lakers were Alex Caruso. He had 14 points. And Kyle Kuzma, I understand, if you look at Kyle Kuzma's stats, he only had 6 points, 4 assists, and 6 rebounds. But he provided a spark and an energy. He and Caruso provided that spark and energy that the Lakers desperately needed. And even though Wesley Matthews only had 3 points, he changed the tenor of the game with his defense as well. I tell you, Andre Drummond, he gives you nothing for the Lakers. I mean, I understand he has 7 rebounds, but he is so offensively limited. I mean, he just does not help the Lakers in any way, shape, or form. Now, maybe he'll come into play when he goes up against DeAndre Ayton and the Phoenix Suns. Maybe then we'll see the real Andre Drummond. But as of right now, Andre Drummond, man, he seems to almost bog down the middle for the Lakers. He does nothing for them. And it's sad to see. And Montrezl Harrell needs to see more minutes because he brings a fight and an energy that, quite frankly, Andre Drummond doesn't seem to have right now. I don't know what it is. Contavious Caldwell-Pope had 10 points. I mean, he was up and down. But the main guys did what they had to do in the second half in order for them to win. And again, Caruso and Kuzma were definitely energizers for the second unit, along with Montrezl Harrell, and to a smaller extent, Wesley Matthews. I understand he only had the 3 points, 1 assist, and 1 rebound in the 14 minutes, but his defense was stellar. He definitely helped slow down Steph Curry. I mean, obviously you can't stop him. I mean, you can only contain him. He was in that type of mode last night, but it was a very thrilling victory, and the Lakers come out the victor, 103-100. Again, the Lakers will go on to take on the Phoenix Suns in the first round of the playoffs, the playoff games will start on Saturday. I believe the Lakers play on Sunday. And now it's a do or die for the Golden State Warriors, who will be at the Oracle, and they will go up against the Memphis Grizzlies, who eliminated the San Antonio Spurs from playoff contention. And it's going to be interesting to see how much the Golden State Warriors have left in the tank, going up against Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson, Dillon Brooks, and the up-and-coming Memphis Grizzlies. Stay tuned to that game, and please like, share, and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Uncle Claude signing out. Take care, stay safe, God bless, and what a thrilling victory by the Lakers, LeBron James and Anthony Davis.